Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Guys, I hope you had a blessed day yesterday. I did a couple videos that, well, they bombed, but you know what? Sometimes I do videos because I want to do them, and that's it. Not because I think they're going to get views or anything else. But today, as Tom Dobie would say, today, we are going to talk about the bad boy because, let me show you something. Just come along with me. And for those who said it probably would break down before it got there, it says 102 hours. Yes, we are going to give you a 100-hour review of this beautiful machine. And I got to tell you, man, I love it. I love it. I'll go through everything I like. I will also go through the things I don't like about it, because there are just one or two. You might guess them, but you might not. So we'll see you in a minute, because we got to cut a yard. Can you believe it? I'm actually cutting grass today. It's crazy. But we're going to cut 2 yards here. And first thing I'm going to do is get everything trimmed, because I brought the bad boy trimmer with me. Yeah, I still have it. I still have it. There it is. Still have it. Talked to Joe, my rep with Bad Boy, and he said, hey, just hang on to it for a bit. Don't worry. Don't be in no rush to give it back. Those guys are awesome, man. I'm telling you, if you're not dealing with Bad Boy, you should be. But anyway, I got to get this stuff trimmed. We'll see you back when it's time to mow. Okay, let's knock this front out over here. Then I'll blow it off and done. I'm gonna blow everything off, and we'll get to the next one, and then we'll talk about the mower, because I got some things to say. Anyway, oh, and I got something to show you that I put on the trailer. Somebody asked me about it, and I just been I'm gonna get a new one, but for right now it'll work. So see you in a minute, guys. Okay, guys, I am done for the day. That's 4 yards. That's all I got, folks. Had a 1.5 acre. Here's this one. You can see some fancy dancy wheel marks there, and very small front yard. I'll take you to the back, show you the back, I guess. Whew. Yeah, I had yesterday I did a video about that sync wire product, the battery operated tire pump, and Randy Tucker asked me how much it goes up to, like how far it'll go up to, and I don't know. I can't find that in the specs, so I will have to ask them. There is your wheel marks, folks. This thing, I barely cut anything off of, and it's been 2 weeks. You can pretty much tell. But yeah, I just don't know. I'll have to send them an email and find out for you, Randy. But and I really appreciate you guys that said you would pray for me because of my leg. Today it feels a little different, man. It feels like it's actually feeling better. It's a little sore back there, but like muscle sore and not pain. So let's get into the topic of the day, and that's the bad boy. Okay, what do I like about it? Okay, number one, I love the seat, or the pad, whatever you want to call it. That is far superior to any of them I've ever been on, which includes the Wright, the John Deere, the Ferris, the Skag, and the Hustler. That is the best pad of all. Number two, it lays down some amazing wheel marks, hashtag stripes. We don't want to call them stripes though, because you know the way it is. A lot less grease points. The thing I like about this is when you do grease it, okay, when it fills up, it just stops. The grease gun will not pump anymore. It doesn't come out, it just won't pump anymore. So I do like that. Obviously love the Kawasaki engine. That thing has plenty of power to get through any type of grass. The disbursement on the mower is amazing. You guys saw that this spring. Oh, by the way, you wanted it, it's back. The disbursement is amazing. I don't know if you'll be able to tell how clean the deck is, but I still have not scraped that off this year. So it doesn't really hold grass. One thing I dislike, and I wish they would have done this a little bit differently, don't like where the tank is at, and I don't like that the tank does not hold more gas. I believe it holds 5 gallons, 5 or 6, but I'm telling you, just not hip on that. It just, I can only get about 17 yards out of it. So, but then again, I do have a bigger motor, so that's burning more fuel. When you jack this up, you are not supposed to jack the front up, okay? So when I change the blades, I jack the back up, and I just reach under and take the blades off. It's simple. It's not a big deal. Love the brake system on it. And I'll tell you what, I didn't like this at first. These thin handles. Now, I love them. A lot less taxing on the wrist and fingers and forearms. I really like the controls. And this thing is so smooth with the controls. There's none of that jerk. What was it again, Doc? Jerk. Anyway, obviously twills have nothing to do with it, but it does take a while. I will tell you guys, it takes a while to change the hydro fluid in it, but it is easy. I'm still not a fan of the pullback lever, but I've got it figured out. So what we do, we get ready to start a lawn, we get off the trailer, and we just, you just give it a little tug and it'll drop, okay? When you're done, we have a tendency to yank it real quick. If you just grab it and you slowly pull it back, it locks every time. So the only problem I've had with it, I'll tell you that, in 100 hours was the muffler bolts came off. And I did a video on that. They came off, I think it was 2 days later. Bad Boy sent me some new ones. I put them on, tightened them up, and they have not come off since. So, to be honest with you guys, I know a lot of people said that mower's a piece of junk, it's not going to run. And I know the person in particular that said that. I have had 2% problems with this thing. Okay, when I had my 52 V-Ride, if you'll remember, within 100 hours, we had a grommet go out on the hydro and it leaked oil everywhere. I have not had that problem here. We are 5 hours away from putting in the new AMSOIL. I'm excited to try that. If I could, I wish I could describe to you the difference in the ride. This thing rides so smooth and so comfortable. And I will tell you, this backyard is extremely bumpy. And this thing will hold itself in a line. The tracking is amazing. Okay, the tracking is off the charts good. I could have it a little bit better. If I can figure out how to do it and adjust it, I'll get it perfect. But man, I'm telling you, I don't know. I for one, okay, just me, this is Doc, I cannot understand why somebody would want to spend anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000 more for a mower. That Revolt is fantastic, man. Now, some people said it wouldn't make it to 100 hours. Now, we're going to do an every 100-hour review on this thing. I have a feeling, and I could be wrong, and I may be, because machinery breaks, but I have a feeling I will not have much trouble with this mower. Hydros have been changed. We got 500 hours to do that again. Oil gets changed. It's going to start getting changed every 100 hours. And there's nothing else to them, guys. That's it. That is it. Check them over when you grease them. I believe there's only 6 grease fittings on this. So a lot less than Skag. And I don't know. What more could you ask for out of a mower at 102 hours? I know people are like, oh, you know, it's a bad boy. You can't find them. The dealers are bad. This mower's been out for 20 some years. Skag has been around for 50, 60 years, guys. They have a hold on the market just like Exmark. You got to give Bad Boy time to get market share. And if you don't buy them, they'll never get it. So take a chance, man. I did. I took a chance. So far it runs great, stripes great, wheel marks great. The thing's awesome. The deck is heavy, and believe me guys, I have hit some stuff with the deck. Trust that, okay? I have. And it doesn't move. Well, the stuff moves, but it doesn't. So that's all I got, man. If you guys got questions for me about the Bad Boy, please ask. I will answer the best I can. But I am going to get out of this heat because it is well over 90 and it's hot. It's hot. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. I love you. God loves you. And I know Sarah loves you guys. But guys, have a blessed day. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.